Okay, now we are going to move towards 3D stuff, and this is very easy. You don't need to get confused about it. So let's create a new composition. This is just a simple composition. Okay, right now if you go to the renderer, you will see my renderer is set to classic 3D. Okay, then click OK. Now let's create a new solid. Solid is like a simple layer. Okay, let's give it red color, decrease the width and height so that we can make a small. Okay, let's decrease the scale. Now we need to edit our solid layer. So in order to do that, go to layer, click on solid settings and decrease the height also. Okay, now right now we can see we have our layer in 2D. We can move this layer into dimension. Okay, but if I'm going to click on this is the cube of the 3D layer, and if I'm going to click on this cube, it is going to enable the 3D layer. This is going to convert this solid layer into a 3D layer. Okay, now what we can do, as you can see, there are many different things available, and this is called a gizmo. Okay, let's expand this. Go to transform, and now you can see we have X, Y, Z rotation. We have 3 values of scale. We have 3 values of position because we are in 3D world. Okay, let's increase the rotation of Y-axis, and you can see how our layer is rotating. You can change the rotation of the Z. You can change the rotation of the X. You can move your layer in the 3D world like this. Right now we are seeing the layer from the active camera. If you click here and change it to left, now you are seeing the composition from the left camera. You can change it to custom view, and now you can see how our movement of the layer can affect it. Okay, now let's click on the active camera, and this is how it looks like in the active camera. Okay, now I don't want to switch between the views one by one, so let's change the one view to the two view. Okay, and the left is our active camera. On the right, I'm going to use the custom view. Okay, and as you can see, let's duplicate this layer by pressing Ctrl D, and then change the color of it to a brighter color. Okay, and if I'm going to move it, you can see that this is appearing over my red layer because right now we are in the 3D world. Okay, and then there are these camera controls that work in the 3D world. Okay, let's not get into camera controls for now. So this is our 3D layer. We can change the rotation of the second layer like this. Okay, so in this way you can create a 3D layer. Let's create a new text, give it name like this. This is our letter, this is our text. Increase the scale of it, and then click this button here, and now you can see our text is also a 3D layer. And now we can give it some rotation. We can do thing like this. So in this way we can create a 3D layer in After Effects. We are going to go deep inside the 3D layer more. This is just an introduction of the 3D layer. Just remember, you can switch to views from here. You can change the view from the active camera to left, right, up or down, and you can change all of the settings from the transform. And that's it for this video.